Welcome back to Zoo Football TV. Tonight we are doing one compact World Cup daily review because we had 3 knockout matches and, honestly, no shocking surprise. France beat Sweden 3-0, Norway survived Ivory Coast 2-1, and Mexico finished the night with a strong 2-0 victory over Ecuador.
Let's start with France. France did exactly what France has been doing throughout this World Cup. They played with confidence, controlled the rhythm, and finished their chances with incredible precision. Sweden fought, but this was a difficult matchup from the beginning. Sweden came from 3rd place in their group, and against a team like France, that difference in level became very clear.
What worries me for the rest of the tournament is how efficient France looks in the final part of the field. They don't need 10 clear chances to punish you. One opening, one mistake, one moment of space, and France can turn it into a goal. To beat this team, you need more than a good attack. You need an elite defensive system.
Exactly. Right now, I think only a few teams have the defensive strength to really hold France. Brazil has one of the strongest defenses in this tournament. Morocco is extremely organized, Ghana is physically powerful and disciplined, Colombia also has a very solid defensive structure. But Argentina, for example, even with great attacking quality, doesn't convince me as much defensively against France.
Now, Norway against Ivory Coast was a much more competitive game. Ivory Coast fought hard, and their equalizing goal was one of the most beautiful goals of this tournament. The energy, the timing, the finish, everything was fantastic.
But the decisive moment came from a lack of attention. Near the end of the match, Ivory Coast allowed Norway's most dangerous player to move into the middle with too much freedom. Haaland had not been extremely active all game, but players like him only need one moment. A defender followed the wide danger, another player failed to protect the central space, and suddenly, Haaland was free to attack the cross. That is exactly the mistake you cannot make in a knockout match.
Norway deserves credit, but Ivory Coast will regret that moment. At 1-1, close to the end, you have to protect the middle first, especially when Haaland is waiting there.
Finally, Mexico beat Ecuador 2-0. This was not a huge surprise. Mexico played at home, showed balance, controlled the match well, and looked like the more prepared team. Ecuador competed, but Mexico had more quality in the important moments and finished the job professionally.
Tomorrow we have 3 very interesting matches. England against DR Congo, Belgium against Senegal, and the United States against Bosnia and Herzegovina.
I think the United States should beat Bosnia. Playing at home gives them an advantage, and they have enough quality to move forward. But England against DR Congo is dangerous. England has more tradition, but DR Congo has shown enough strength to make that game very uncomfortable.
And for me, the match of the day is Belgium against Senegal. I know Belgium has talent and experience, but I believe Senegal can win. Senegal is strong, physical, organized, and confident. I see that as a Senegal game.
That's our daily World Cup review. France keeps looking dangerous. Norway survives with Haaland. Mexico advances at home, and tomorrow could bring another major surprise. Leave your predictions in the comments, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you after the next match.